You think about the 1 seed in the NFC, how important is it for the Saints to get that, and how important is this game for them?
Well, you said it, Laura. It's huge because they get the bye. Right now they are in pole position, and it does come down to these next few games when Drew Brees is out. Look, yesterday I had pumpkin pie. On Sunday, I had to have some humble pie, and so did everyone else on this show watching Taysom Hill, because he was much better than pretty much anyone expected, honestly. He wasn't Steve Young, but he wasn't Steve Old either. He looked like an NFL quarterback. The difference this week is Denver is a much better defense than Atlanta, and they also have the benefit of knowing what's coming. If it's anything like last week's game plan, it's going to be a lot of play action to Michael Thomas. Now, Denver, again, without being surprised like Atlanta was, they might be more likely to stop that. So my question is going to be, is Sean Payton going to adjust the game plan? Will they benefit from surprise again? Because this is a huge game for New Orleans.
Yeah, what's your counterpunch? When someone hits you in the mouth, what's going to be your next step? What are you going to do? And that's what we have to see from Taysom Hill. It was a very easy game plan last week against the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons were in limbo. They had no idea how Taysom Hill would be used. Shoot, neither did I. I wasn't ready for that. I had to eat that humble pie. I said myself, he looked extremely quarterbacking the New Orleans Saints. And so now, what's the step on defense to stop him? And when they do that, what does Sean Payton come up or devise in order to help Taysom Hill continue to succeed? And I'm excited to see that this week against who is a very good defensive mind in Vic Fangio.
Yeah, Marcus, coming into the season, a lot of people thought one of the reasons why the Saints would be a Super Bowl contender had to do with their defense. And then the defense didn't really look like we expected them to look, but things have gotten better of late. What's your thought on this Saints D and how that can even help Taysom?
Yes, El, I know we like talking about the young, muscular lad from Brigham Young and Taysom Hill, but the real story here with the New Orleans Saints is the defense over the past few weeks. He's young, RC. We old. We have to accept it. You and I are old now. He's young. He was born in the 90s, okay? Listen, this is the thing, though. Like, we look at the New Orleans Saints, and we understand that Sean Payton is a guru, and he can matriculate and do things offensively and kind of cover up some of those weaknesses. This defense is becoming what Mina thought they would be, because I got to shout out and give a credit about this secondary, and then up front they're starting to get after the passer. Trey Hendricks is a part of he's league leading in sacks. We see Cam Jordan starting to come on because people can't focus on him. This defensive line is starting to control games. Y'all, look, for as much as we killed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers about that game, the Bucs only scored 3 points. That had a lot to do with that New Orleans Saints defense. And now you get into the point of the season where you look at the Saints offensively and say, okay, when they get Drew back, they can pretty much match everybody offensively. Now, if this defense keeps continuing to build and roll, we might be talking about the Saints being back in that Super Bowl conversation with the young, muscular lad from Brigham Young.
Hey, listen, the only people who are old on this show,
that boy ain't taking nobody to no Super Bowl.
Wait, what? What, Ryan?
Not him. I'm just saying he's going to be a part of it, RC. My bad.
Well, I mean,
young muscular lad.
Stop being so damn mean.
Well, it's because he has a microphone. All right, anyway, our game picks look like this. We're all in the Saints, so apparently we're all believing in that young muscular lad from Brigham Young. And I just want to say this. The only old people on this show are Ryan and Marcus Spears. All right, Field Yates is here for our DraftKings play of the day. Let's start with Adam Thielen, Field.
That's right, Laura, and I'm not sure if I'm old or young. It's
You're
all
young.
up for debate.
You're really young.
But I digress. Thank you. I appreciate that, Laura. Adam Thielen, not expected to play on Sunday. Remember, he was placed on the COVID-19 list on Monday, but never definitive word whether he tested positive. Well, if he is out, which is what Jeremy Fowler is now reporting, you can potentially get a top 5 daily fantasy option in Justin Jefferson at a slightly reduced price. Jefferson, as we know, has been just incredible for the Vikings all season, especially down the field. He's been one of the best vertical receivers. It took him 12 weeks to reach that mountaintop. Now, Larry Fitzgerald also tested positive for COVID-19 this week. That one we know is a positive diagnosis. He is officially out on Sunday against the Patriots. And not that Fitz is the wide receiver #1 for the Cardinals, but an opportunity for somebody like Christian Kirk to be even busier on Sunday against the Patriots. Let's get to Julio Jones, who has a hamstring injury. And Julio is going to be a game-time decision on Sunday. If he's unable to go, Laura, Russell Gage, coming off of a 7-catch game, should once again be busy for the Falcons. He's still been capable this year with 42 catches already. The Falcons seem to always find good, young, productive wide receivers.
All right, thanks so much, Field. And Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady getting ready. Let's start with the quarterback situation with the Jets, Field. What do we know about Sam Darnold?
Yeah, Laura, some good news, and the Jets could use it right now. Sam Darnold is expected to start on Sunday against the Dolphins, and it's been a long time since we've seen Sam on the field. And it's really the first time we've seen Sam Darnold on the field this Sunday with his top pass catchers available, Jamison Crowder and also Brashad Perriman. So perhaps a little bit of good news in an otherwise bad season for the Jets. And how about a guy who's incredibly tough? Lane Johnson for the Eagles. It said today he's out for the year, and he's got a good reason why. His ankle has basically collapsed, he has said. So obviously a guy who's been playing through a lot this year, and this is the kind of injury that at this point of the season you got to be looking towards 2021. And sorry, I got my dog here jumping into the shot right now. One more here, Laura, is Cody Ford for the Buffalo Bills, who actually got injured during practice this week. Not good news. He is out for the season, according to head coach Sean McDermott, much to the chagrin of Cisco, who was sitting here and nearly jumped on national television. Our apologies for that.
Cisco! Wait. All right, now you're talking about it. We got to see him. Get Cisco in the shot.
Hey, Cisco, come here, buddy. Come here, bud. I think he's decided to make his way out of the shot.
Now he's shamed.
So I feel like this was his one moment to be great. Instead, he's back to being persuaded by having Bones upstairs with his grandmother.
Listen, Field, if he comes back, if Cisco, your dog, comes back, you just let us know. We'll pop you right up on camera just so we can see Cisco. One thing I wanted to add in here, guys, the NFL has just released that